So if you watched Monday's show, and I'd like to think that you did, you noticed one of our segments was preempted for breaking news, as if shooting a rocket into space were cool or something. Anyway, what you missed was a fascinating discussion about Greek debt and the possibility of that country leaving the Eurozone. No, I'm kidding. It was about John Travolta and masseurs. And here it is now.
Well, he was anything but demure, says another masseur. Yep, a Miami Beach man, is there any other kind, is the latest back rubber rubbed the wrong way by John Travolta. And you know what that means. Yeah, we couldn't afford to get a new graphic, so we just crossed out the old one. The man, identified only as Jeff, says Travolta came onto him back in 2000 during massage in the actor's hotel room, asking for extra work in the inner thigh area. But who hasn't? Says the masseur, quote, he was putting his hands where he wanted me to work and kind of grinding on the table. He actually pulled my hand between his legs up to his scroti. It's plural, I think. Jeff says the Wild Hog star did apologize, but once he moved on to the other leg, quote, things heated up again, end quote. Travolta's lawyer says it's more fiction. So let's discuss this in the always relaxing lightning round.
Lightning round.
Jim, what's going on here? Just people trying to make a buck off of an American hero.
Well, Greg, I like to think it's a little bit of both. I believe the massage therapist,
yeah,
but I also think that he's going for a money grab, because how many professional interactions does a scrotum grab get you a warning?
Yeah, that's true.
Like if that was the dentist and you were like, hey, how many times do I have to tell you, hands off the scrotum while I'm cleaning your teeth?
That's good to know. I never thought of that.
Good point.
Remy, okay, these guys, this is the thing that must scare Travolta, are now represented by Gloria Allred, and you know more about her than I do. She doesn't normally take cases that lose.
Oh, please.
She goes to take money.
Please, look, I've met her. She's been very kind.
Was she also lovely?
The few instances I've met her. But she has a track record of taking on people who have, you know, some complaint and ultimately gets them a large sum of money.
Yes.
So I'm not sure that you can judge their truthfulness based on her representation, but there may be enough there to get a settlement.
Adam, the gate's now open for hundreds of men to make claims?
Well, okay, this happened in 2000. Isn't there a statute of limitations? What did you call it, snowballing? Isn't there a statute of limitations on this?
No, snowballing was going downhill.
No. Like this discussion.
Oh,
come on. We're 12 years late. Look, the time to strike was when Travolta was on top of his game, wasn't it? Back in 2000 with Pulp Fiction and all that.
Yeah, but I guess, who knows? Maybe there was a reason why they didn't. Bill, you went through a similar experience, and it destroyed your career as a stunt double for Aaron Moran. Talk a bit about what this is going to do to Travolta's career.
Well, you'll notice once they fired me, Johnny Loves Chachi got canceled.
Yeah.
Serves her right.
Yeah.
Serves her right. It's interesting you bring up Pulp Fiction, because in hindsight, you know, Travolta looked at that script and was like, you know what? I don't think Vin Rames is right for this scene. I think it makes a lot more sense for me to be with Bruce Willis in the ball gag in this particular thing. Like, you know, he was so upset that of all the people, he was not there.
By the way, I'm just throwing this out here, it isn't inner thigh code. That is code.
Greg, the way it works is this. They touch the back of the upper leg. You both have to have plausible deniability. Like if she brushes the back, say the genital area, she has to be able to go, I didn't mean to do that. And you have to be able to go, I didn't even notice you did that. Just in case it's a sting operation.
I'm just wondering, I'm assuming that if this is true, let's say this is all true, wasn't there a better way for him to get his jollies? I mean, like, couldn't he find people who would want to participate, or is he in it for the challenge of the fear of them saying no?
Oh, totally. Yeah. That's absolutely it.
Allegedly, we have no idea, by the way. But this is could be completely fabricated, which is why we're doing it here.
Well, I think we all learned a little something there. We'll close things out with a post-game wrap-up from Mike Baker. And to see clips from recent shows, go to foxnews.com/redeye.